Mac Dre said it best. Life's a bitch, and then you die. What's good, YouTube? Jay Lee here. Got another Northwest podcast for you tonight. Today I'm going to be talking about anti-porn. These anti-porn stories. This anti-porn bullshit. All right. So, why are anti-porn stories mostly bullshit? Here's why. At least from this perspective, at least from this angle, at least from these people who are bringing it to advertisements, right? So I saw this video, and I keep seeing these videos. Porn is the new drug, right? The new drug, porn. And what they like to do is they like to get these ex-porn models, right? These ex-porn women to come on and give their story, and their whole narrative is that, oh, I had a bad childhood. That's why I did porn, right? Now, here's the thing. Lots of people have bad childhood. They don't do porn because they had bad childhood. Most people can't even do porn because we're not good looking enough. Most people aren't even good looking enough to do porn. Guys and girls, you need to be good looking to do porn. Now, guys don't have to be as good looking. You just have to have a big member, right? You just need to have a big dick, and then you can do porn if you're a guy. Or, fucking pay your dues and become a porn director, yada yada, right? But you didn't do porn because you had a bad childhood. Here's why you did porn. You did porn because you're hot and guys want to fuck you. That's why you did porn, okay? And you saw some dollar signs and you said to yourself, oh, all I got to do is fuck. I like to fuck. I do that for free anyways. So let me go do some porn. Now, is every porn star fucking, have a bad childhood? No. Some do. But this is what they like to push to the masses, is that, oh, it's all these damaged girls. They're trafficked, right? Oh, they're trafficked and they're damaged. Woo, 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 right? Here's the thing, man. First of all, no. A lot of these girls come from really good backgrounds, really good households, and they don't do porn because they're damaged. They might be complete sluts because they're damaged in their personal life. That's not why they do porn, though. They do porn for the money. They do porn for the money, okay? And they do porn also because they like sex. They were already having a bunch of sex, and they're going to get paid for it now. And also, it turns women on that guys jack off to them. That's a big ego stroke. That's a big thing. Like, guys are jacking off to me. That's hot. Like, ooh, they're worshiping me. We all know women are narcissistic, right? We all know women like to be put on a pedestal. Look at fucking Steph Curry's wife, Ayesha Curry, right? Complaining that no guys hit on her anymore, right? This is female solipsism, man, right? This is why they do porn. Those top three reasons. They like sex, they want the money, and they want the fame. And number three is they want men to jerk off over them. They like that. That turns them on. That, guys are getting off to them. Oh shit. It translates to worship. It's basically idolatry, right? It translates to worship. This is why women do porn. This is why they like it. And they're hot enough to do it. There's lots of women out there who really want to do porn, but they're just not that hot. They're just not sexy, right? If they really had the goods, if they really had the resources, quote unquote, so to speak, if they were good looking, if they were hot, they were sexy, they would probably be doing the same thing. It's a fucking turn on, man. And even as a guy, like, yeah, that's I get it. That's hot. You get paid to fuck, like, women are teases anyways. Women like being teased. This is their whole MO. When you take the red pill and you really get to the fucking truth of how women behave, They're teases anyways, man. They like teasing guys. This is why they give us their numbers when they have no intention of hooking up with us or dating us, because they like the attention. They like the validation. Ha, this guy's been texting me for 2 weeks and I'm not gonna fucking go out on a date with him. I'm not gonna sleep with him, but it's funny because he keeps trying and I'm such a boss bitch and I'm such a fucking oops, I did it again. I play with your heart. Fucking Britney Spears bullshit. This is all women, man. I mean, I shouldn't say all women, but this is female nature. This is how women are, man. Sorry to say. They like attention. They like they like validation. And it's not, I mean, men like it too. It's just, we don't get it. Women don't do that. Women don't validate men. Only the rare occasions that the guy's just so insanely hot that, she's going to chase us. Most guys are not that hot. Most guys just don't add up. Most guys are not that status. They're not at that level. So most guys just get left alone. We don't even understand this world that they live in. We can't relate to it. We might get like 5 compliments our whole lives. We might get like 5 women telling us we're hot our whole lives. For real, man. The average guy is left out in the cold in this department. Meanwhile, women have an abundance of this. It's so much so that they're annoyed by it. So much so that they think it's harassment. Imagine if a guy was like, gosh, these girls, they just won't leave me alone. They're harassing me. They're trying to fuck me. They're trying to tear my clothes off. Like, hello. You'd be like, fuck out of here, dude. You fucking dumbass. Like, I'd kill for those problems, right? Those are not problems. Those are compliments, right? But women, it's like, it's sexual harassment. Like, imagine the privilege there. And then they have the audacity to turn it around and act like they're oppressed. I mean, give me a fucking break. Here's the thing about this anti-porn shit. You had fun. You knew what you were getting into. I don't care if you were 18, 19 and you were stupid. We're all stupid at 18, 19. You still made an adult decision. You're an adult. Oh, you can't make an adult decision at 18, 19? Then how about you change the legal age of adulthood to 21? Then maybe we'll talk, okay? It's 18 for a reason. If you can go to war at 18, you're fucking liable to sign up for porn. Sorry. I mean, sorry, I'm not sorry. It's so idiotic. Like, you made a decision. You knew what you were getting into. You knew millions of guys were going to watch it and jerk off to it. And that turned you on. That's part of why you did it. Now, years later, when you got a husband and a family and you're trying to build your social circle and now you're worried about it, right? You see how disingenuous that is? You see how hypocritical that is? Okay. Yeah, man, people make lifelong decisions when they're very young and make stupid lifelong decisions. People commit murder and they're in jail for the rest of their life. They never even see adulthood. Some kids murder when they're 17. They get tried as an adult and they're in jail for the rest of their lives until they die. That's life, man. That's life. You don't hear, there's no like, oh, release the kid because he was 17 when he murdered that family. Like, I mean, I'm sure there's people out there saying that, right? I'm sure there's people who are petitioning for a pardon and blah, blah, right? But it's not some big movement because you did the crime. Now you got to do the time, right? So why are you exempt? Oh, just because you're a female? It's funny how the standards always change. It's funny how the rules always change for females, right? They always want equality when it suits them. But then when something they don't like happens, then, they always revert back to, I'm a female. Oh, I'm a female. This is wrong. I'm oppressed, right? That's how bullshit this gender is. That's how bullshit these people are. So here's the thing, man. These anti-porn, here's the thing. I do objectively think that porn is damaging. I think it can be very damaging. I think that porn can be a problem. Is it moral? Fuck no, it ain't moral. But is anything these women do moral? Is it moral to be hypergamous? To only go after the man with the resources? Is that moral? Fuck no, it ain't moral. Is it moral to sleep around in your 20s because radical feminism said you could? Oh, it's my body, my choice. Well, is that moral? Fuck no, it ain't moral. You're shitting on your future family. You're not only are you taking risks for STDs and unwanted pregnancies and broken hearts and the whole fucking slew of issues that comes with promiscuity. Okay, not only that, just as far as sanctimoniousness goes, as far as purity goes, you're taking a fat shit on your future husband. But they don't care. That you think they care? No, they come up with all kinds of excuses as to why this is okay. My body, my choice. This isn't 1950 anymore. You don't own me. You know, a real man's gonna accept me for who I am and respect me, even though I'm totally not respectable because I slept with the whole village, right? Slept with the whole fucking city. Or I should say all the bad boys, all the fucking cool guys at the bar you slept with. And then you want to act like you're some great catch on fucking Plenty of Fish or Match.com or, God forbid, Christian Mingle. Christian girls out here sleeping around. I mean, this world is not moral. Okay, so listen, your argument, well, although I agree, yeah, porn isn't moral. Does it warp things? Does it make society worse? Yeah, but guess who's doing it? Women. You're doing that. You're not out here saying, hey, women, stop sleeping around. You're not putting the accountability on women. You're putting the accountability on the industry. The industry is just doing something that you wanted to do anyways. You're the one who wanted to do porn, not the industry. I mean, yeah, the industry wanted you to do porn, but you wanted to do it too. So you're both pimping each other. It's not like, oh, the industry's just, taking advantage of these young women and pimping them out. Like, I mean, okay, yeah, maybe, but you're using the industry to push your pussy. You're using the industry to push your pimping. You're pimping yourself out. You did it for money. You're trying to get a following so you can get $10 million like fucking, what's her face? Mia Khalifa. And then you want to turn around when you actually get some fame and play like you're oppressed, like Brie Olson. Fucking, and there's another one, I can't remember her name. She's a little less well known than these two. But Mia Khalifa and Brie Olson are two of the biggest ones. But a lot of them do it. There's a big, I shouldn't say a big market, but there's definitely a market in anti-porn. There's a market to, push yourself out there. Like, oh, I'm this victim. I had a bad childhood. Like, so? I had a bad childhood. You don't hear me acting like, oh, the world owes me something because I had a bad childhood. People are just going to say, shut the fuck up, go get a job. Oh, but I'm the wrong gender. That's right. I'm not a woman. So it's a little different. Anyway, yeah, man, it's mostly bullshit. It's, like I said, there's a point to be made. There's a point. You got a point that porn isn't moral, that porn isn't good for society. Yeah, kids get into it and it's warping our future generations. And sure, you got a point, but you had fun. You did it. You got paid. So you're gonna benefit off it. You're gonna benefit from it, and then you're gonna turn around and shit on it, just so you could get more money, or clear your name, or like act like, oh, I'm this big advocate, and just get a life, man. Just go be married to your little cuck husband and shut the fuck up. You probably got $100,000 from it at least. Most of these girls, they get tons of money. Some of them get barely anything, but that's just because they just do 1 or 2 videos and they don't know what they're doing. And yeah, you can get exploited. You can get used if you're not smart. Get yourself an agent. Do it the right way. Figure out that it's a money game. Figure out how to capitalize on it. But okay, you signed the contract. You knew how much you were going to get paid. Then you're going to turn around later and act like, oh, I got used. You let yourself get used. I don't know what to tell you. How many guys do you use? How many guys get used constantly by women, right? Free drinks, free dinner, vacations. Why aren't you complaining about the sugar daddy websites? Why aren't you out here complaining about the sugar daddy websites? You're not doing that, are you? This is female nature. They pimp themselves out and then they turn around and play victim. Like, no, take accountability. The real problem is you just can't take accountability. The real problem is you don't want responsibility for your own behavior. And men, by default, we have to. We have to take responsibility for our behavior. Because that's what a man is. You know? And even then, that's even just basic. Our standards are way higher than that. We got to bring something to the table. We can't just show up and act like, I'm here, I got a pussy. We can't just be like, I'm here, I got a dick. Like, great, no one cares. You know? You're not that gender. You're not the special gender. You're the gender that has to, you know, you have the burden of performance. That's your gender. You can't just show up and say, I'm here, I'm ready to suck some dick and make $1 million. Like, oh yeah. Anyway, man, it's a cold world. It's a bizarre world. It's a clown world. It's a fucked up world. You know, there's no love in the game. There's no love in this world. Very little love in this world. You know, life's a bitch and then you die, you know. But you just want to complain. You got to fucking, you know, I watched this video and this woman, she had a nice husband. I mean, you know, the video didn't show her husband, but she's like, I got my lovely husband and I'm so happy now. And I got my kids and, you know, I wish life was always like, it's like, bitch, you got to have your cake and eat it too. Like so many other women. You know, you get to go out, fuck around, no problems. Guys throw themselves at you and you just pick the winner. You just pick the best one. And then you want to turn around and complain like you had a hard life. Like, oh, boo-hoo. Oh, maybe you did have a hard childhood. So your adulthood isn't hard. She's sitting here, I'm happily married now. And it's like, I might believe your story more if you were like, I'm on pills, I'm depressed, no man wants me, I look like shit. I got these STDs. Like, where are those stories at? First of all, you guys are doing it wrong. There's these anti-porn fucking companies, nonprofits, these scumbags, right? And again, it's not that I'm supporting porn. It's not that I'm defending porn. I'll agree, it's immoral. But you guys are fucking profiteers, man. And I know. Here's the thing, man. You guys are doing it wrong. Get the women who are just jacked up. You probably can't even get them because they're too embarrassed to admit that their life is fucked up. The only reason you can get these certain type of women is because they're actually happy now. It fucks some women up. Yeah. But again, it's their life choices, you know? We don't give a shit if no one gives a shit if a man throws his life away in the bottle. No one gives a shit if a man gets addicted to prescription drugs or addicted to meth or cocaine or crack or whatever. No one gives a shit. No, the society's just like, get the fuck out of here. But if it's a woman, you know, then all of a sudden people come out of the woodwork to help her, right? Oh, you poor thing. Oh. This is a double standard. 3 out of 4 homeless people are men, right? What's it, 75, 80% of people who commit suicides are men. Many of them men who've been fucked over by divorce court, got their kids taken from them. No one gives a shit. Oh, but you did porn and you had a bad childhood and now you're just living great. Now you got married, you got kids, you look all healthy and adjusted, and you're gonna come on here talking shit about porn. Nah, man. Get that shit out of here, man. Come on. Do better, anti-porn industry. Go get the fuck ups. Go get the women who are just disgusting now and wretched. Oh, but you don't want to do that because that puts women in a bad light, right? Oh, because she's actually reaping what she sowed. She's actually suffering the consequences of her behavior. You hate that, don't you? Anytime a woman is actually, you know, she actually gets what she deserves, everybody hates that because, you know, whatever fucking reason, they just want women to always be bailed out, never could take accountability. Oh, I'm doing great now. There's all these women, that's what they always say. You know, I'm doing great now. Now I got me a real man. I'm tired of fucking with these fuck boys. It's just like, yeah, you gotta get out of jail free card. You didn't have to be accountable for your behavior. You know? It's what it always is. But meanwhile, men, we're always thrown under the bus. Oh, men are the ones who consume porn. No, they're not. No, go read your statistics correctly. It's not. It's like 50-50. Women watch as much porn as men. And they watch more crazy porn. They watch the brutal porn. Women are into like the rapey kind of porn shit. Men aren't into that. Women are into the cuck porn and the cheating porn and the hardcore stuff. Men aren't into that. We just want to see a fine bitch with nice titties get fucked. We might like a little anal, whatever. That's all. I'm not into these when 20 dudes are running a train on her. That's for the women. I'm not into this shit with brutality. The guy's fucking her from the back and he's got his foot on her head and she's just, fucking gagged out and throwing up on his dick and all that. I'm not into that. I don't think most men are into that, man. I think that's women who like that shit. Oh, it's hardcore. Women are more, I'm telling you, man, women are more sexual than men. Remember I saw this porn once? These guys fucked this girl in a bathroom. Like some convenience store bathroom at a gas station or something. Dirty ass bathroom. And they came on the floor of the dirty ass bathroom. They jizzed on the floor. And she fucking licked that shit up off the dirty ass bathroom. That's the most disgusting thing I've ever seen. And she was acting like, oh yeah, I'm into this. Come on, bro. Women are not... Women are not oppressed. Sorry, I don't buy it. Sorry, I don't buy it. They like that shit. They're proponents of that shit. They perpetuate that shit. They like it. They like it because men worship them. They idolize them. And they get money. What's not to like? Oh, but your friends and family see it. When your friends and family see it, now you're just oppressed, right? Now it's, oh, I had a bad childhood. Now it's, like Mia Khalifa said, oh, it's the culture. I was duped into being a slut because of the culture. The culture. Like, get the fuck out of here, bitch. I know how you roll. I know how you do your thing, right? I know how it is. You put yourself out there as a sexual object so you can get attention. That's why it's you. It's not the men. You put yourself out there, all sexual. You wear clothes that reveal your breasts, half of your breasts. You wear tight clothing that reveals your ass and your curves so you can get the attention. You can get the benefits. You can feel like a powerful bad bitch. That's what it is. Guys aren't stupid. We observe you. We know what you're doing. You're not out here like, I'm just this innocent person who never has sex, who just never is sexual. Oh, but I'm oppressed and I've been influenced by this evil culture that men have created. Like, bullshit, bitch. You're the one who perpetuates that culture. I don't give a fuck if you dress. I don't care how you dress, first of all. But I guarantee you, no one's out here asking you to, because men don't want to be victims of a thirst trap. You know, we don't want to be like just thirsting after you all. We want to fuck you. We want to get into a relationship with you. We want to love you. That's all we want. We want the real thing. It's women are the ones who are putting themselves out there like the lure. Women are the ones who are luring men into being lustful over them. It ain't men. That ain't men. That's women. That's how women roll. And yeah, some dude came along and was like, hey, I'll pay you if you suck my dick on a camera. You know, like, and women are like, oh, okay, oh, I get money, I can make money doing this, and it's legal, and, guys will watch it and jerk off to it. Oh, that sounds hot. Oh, I feel like a real diva then. Okay, so guys wanted to capitalize on it. All right. We figured out a way to, maybe it's another angle. We're always trying to fuck you. It's another angle. We're not out here like, yeah, I just hope she really dresses sexy so I could really lust after her and take mental pictures and go home and jerk off. Like, guys aren't doing that. We'd rather just fuck you in real life. You know? Like, I mean, sure, there's some pervs and shit. Like, I mean, you know, but most guys are not doing that. We just want to really fuck you in real life. We just want to really date you, really, you know, be your boyfriend. We don't want to lust after you. That's women who do that. That's women who put it out there. Women are the ones who want guys to lust after them, not men. It's not the other way around, man. So I don't buy your shit. I don't buy your story. All I see is another grift. That's all I see. Oh, anti-porn is the new grift, right? You really care about women? You really care about, you know, humanity? Go fight abortion. Yeah, go fucking fight these women who are killing their kids by the hundreds of thousands every year. Go fight feminism that breaks up families. You really care about women? Go fight feminism, not porn. Now, porn is a part of it. Porn is a proponent of radical feminism, so I'll give you that. But I don't buy your shit. You know, you're happy now. You got your cake and to eat it too. Now you're gonna come around and talk, but you weren't talking like that when you were going through your struggles, right? Because you needed the porn at that point to get you to make more money, to lift you up. You see, women are always using things, using men, using porn, using OnlyFans, right? Using Twitter. And then when they finally, you know, get rich and they reach that level, then they want to turn around and talk shit about the thing that helped lifted them up. You know? This woman probably made tens of, maybe even hundreds, if not millions of dollars off of porn. And now that she's got a nice family, a loving husband, cuck, right? She's gonna turn around and talk shit about porn. Fuck out of here, man. You weren't saying that when you were getting cum shots. You weren't saying that when you were blowing 5 dudes at once, right? You were happy. I watch these videos, man. I watch porn. These women aren't oppressed. These women aren't trafficked. They love it. They love sucking dick. Women are always having sex. Always. They just might not be having sex with you. That's all. So you're one of the dudes who just genetically not good looking, genetically not that tall, genetically you just got no chance. That's why you're not getting laid. That's why you're an incel. It's not because you have a bad, was what these women always say. He's got a bad personality. That's why no girl wants to fuck you. Fuck out of here. That's the hottest lie ever. No, it's not because he has a bad personality. It's because he's not hot. Tell the truth, women. Tell the truth, liars. You liars. Tell the truth. It's because he's not hot. That's why. It's not because he has a bad personality. Oh, you're a misogynist. That's why women don't know. He's just telling the truth. These incels are out here telling the truth. That's all. They're not incels because they got a bad personality, because they're misogynists. No. No, that has nothing to do with it. No. They're incels because they're not hot. Women are always having sex. When I watch these porn videos, I don't see any of these women not liking it. None of them. They love it. Fucking having all kinds of orgasm. Their eyes are rolling back in the back of their head like they're possessed. You know, just gurgling and fucking slobbing all over dick. Nah, man, you can't convince me that these women are not liking it. That's the hottest lie since I don't know what, man. Fuck out of here. Anti-porn. How about anti-feminism? How about get on that train? Because that's a righteous train. Because how did all this start? It started with second wave feminism. That's how it all started. You know, 60s and 70s, man. That's when porn became illegal. Porn became legal. It was illegal before that. Okay? And you're going to tell me that, oh, it's men. No, it was a fucking nasty ass immoral generation that removed social stigma for promiscuity. That's what happened. Second wave feminism. Go fucking look it up. That's what happened. Not porn culture. It's all part of it. Sure. I'll give you that. But it ain't the porn. It's you. It's you, young women. It's you. You're the fucking culprits. You're the problem. But you want to turn it around and act like men is a problem. So when you really think about it, anti-porn shit, all that really is, man, is really an attack on men. Anti-porn is really just another attack on men. Because they want to act like, oh, men did it. Men coerced young women and trafficked young women. Young, messed up women. Oh, these poor dears. These poor little millionaires like Brie Olson and Mia Khalifa. These poor little oppressed millionaires. And guess what Mia Khalifa did after her last campaign a couple years ago? In late 2018, 2019, when she did her little anti-porn campaign. Guess what she did about 6 months to a year later when nobody gave a shit? She started an OnlyFans. Mia Khalifa has a fucking OnlyFans. Now in 2021. Fuck out of here. And she's married. Claiming he's the love of her life. He's the love of my life. And Riley Reid just got married too. Fuck out of here, man. He's the love of my life. He's your 2,873rd partner, bitch. And counting. Because you'd be surprised how many of these women who do porn are actually married. Actually have boyfriends. You'd be surprised. It's a high percentage. So fuck out of here, anti-porn bullshit. Fucking big ass grift, big ass lie. It's been Jay Lee, Northwest Podcast. Peace.